It's a muggy March morning in Mumbai, 2018. The city hums with life. Honking rickshaws, chai vendors shouting, and commuters weaving through the chaos. But beneath this vibrant chaos, something sinister is about to take place. A young woman, sharp, driven, and fearless, steps out of her apartment, her heels echoing on the pavement. Her name is Kirti Vyas, and within hours, she'll vanish into thin air. No body, no witnesses. Just a faint trail of clues swallowed by the city's shadows. Welcome to The Vanishing of Kirti Vyas, a true crime mystery that'll grip you till the very end. Hit that subscribe button, grab a snack, and let's unravel one of Mumbai's darkest enigmas. It's March 16th, 2018, and Mumbai is waking up. The sun glints off the Arabian Sea, casting a golden haze over the city. Kirti Vyas, 28, is a finance manager at B Blunt, a high-end salon in Andheri that's more than just a haircut spot. This is no ordinary salon. It's owned and operated by Aduna Bhabani, the ex-daughter-in-law of legendary Indian screenwriter and poet Javed Akhtar. B Blunt is a magnet for Bollywood's elite, their presence adding a touch of glamour to the sleek, glass-walled space. Kirti, with her sharp mind and no-nonsense attitude, keeps the salon's finances in check. She's respected, but her strict oversight ruffles feathers. B Blunt is a magnet for Bollywood's elite, where famous stars are regular customers, their presence adding a touch of glamour to the sleek, glass-walled space. Kirti, with her sharp mind and no-nonsense attitude, keeps the salon's finances in check. She's respected, but her strict oversight ruffles feathers. At 9 a.m., Kirti steps out of her South Mumbai flat, her phone buzzing with work emails. Her family sees her off. Her mother waves from the balcony. Her father reminds her to stay safe. Kirti flashes a confident smile and blends into the morning crowd, her bag swinging at her side. That's the last time anyone sees her alive. By evening, Kirti hasn't returned home and her phone's off. Her family's worry turns to dread. She's never late, her mother says, her voice trembling. She always checks in. They call her friends, her colleagues. No one's heard from her. At 6 p.m., her family files a missing persons report at the local police station. Our daughter's gone, they tell the officer. She left this morning and vanished. The police are skeptical. Mumbai's a big city, and people go missing but often return home in a day or two. Give it a day, they say. But Kirti's family insists, and the case escalates to the Mumbai Police's crime branch. Inspector Riya Desai, a detective known for cracking cold cases, takes the lead. With her piercing gaze and relentless drive, Riya's the kind of cop who smells lies a mile away. Every missing person leaves a trace, she tells her team. Let's find Kirti's. Riya starts at Kirti's flat, canvassing the neighborhood. A vegetable seller recalls seeing Kirti around 9 a.m., walking toward the main road. A cabbie thinks he saw a woman matching her description near a small sedan, maybe a Ford EcoSport. These details were corroborated with CCTV footage taken from Kirti's neighborhood. Riya checks Kirti's phone records. Her last signal pinged a tower in Worli at 9:30 a.m., miles from B Blunt in Andheri. Then, nothing. Why Worli? Riya mutters. And why did her phone go dead? At B Blunt, the staff is shaken. Neha Patil, Kirti's colleague and friend, is near tears. She was supposed to lead a meeting at 10 a.m., Neha says. She never showed. That's not Kirti. Riya questions the employees, looking for anything out of place. Was Kirti stressed, fighting with anyone? Work was intense, Neha admits. She was tough on some people, but that's her job. Everyone claims to have been at the salon all morning, and their stories align. Too perfectly, maybe. Riya leaves the salon feeling stuck, another dead end in a city full of them. But as she steps into the parking lot, something catches her eye. She freezes, her heart pounding. A small Ford EcoSport sedan sits parked. its silver paint glinting under the sun. It's eerily similar to the car spotted near Curtie's flat on CCTV, though the grainy footage made it hard to be sure. Ria had watched that clip a dozen times. A woman, possibly Curtie, climbing into a compact SUV the morning she disappeared. It's a long shot, but Ria's gut screams this is no coincidence. She sprints back to the salon, her voice cutting through the chatter. Who owns that Ford EcoSport in the parking lot? The room falls silent. All eyes turn to Khushi Sajwani, a 27-year-old marketing assistant. It's mine, she says, her voice steady, but her eyes flickering. Ria's mind races. Could this be the car? And if so, what was Curtie doing in it? Ria Desai doesn't believe in coincidences. The Ford EcoSport is a lead, and she's not letting it slip. She questions Khushi Sajwani, keeping her tone neutral. Mind if we take a look at your car? Ria asks. Khushi shrugs, playing it cool. Go ahead. I've got nothing to hide. She hands over the keys. Everything in the car seemed normal, nothing really out of place. On the other side, the crime branch was busy scouring CCTV footage and phone location data, trying to track the movements of a Ford EcoSport. It's seen near Curtie's flat at 8:47 a.m., then in Worley by 9:20 a.m., and later near Wadala, close to Mahul Creek, a desolate waterway fringed with mangroves. The car's movements don't add up. If Curtie was headed to B Blunt, why was it zigzagging across the city? Ria digs into Khushi's story. Khushi claims she came to B Blunt straight from her home that morning, but her phone records tell a different tale. On March 16th, her signal pinged in Wadala and also at Mahul close to the creek late that evening. Places she has no reason to be. Ria's team meticulously combed through the phone records of every B Blunt employee, their fingers tracing lines of data for any whisper of a clue. Then they stumbled upon something unsettling in Khushi Sajwani's records. On March 17th, the day after Curtie vanished into thin air, Khushi had made a staggering 50 calls to a single number, a relentless barrage that stretched late into the night. That number belonged to Sidesh Tamhankar, a 26-year-old junior accountant at B Blunt, his name now a shadow looming over the investigation. That's not casual chit-chat, Ria murmured, her voice low, the words heavy with suspicion. That's panic. The mystery deepened as they uncovered another chilling detail. On the day Curtie disappeared, Sidesh's phone had pinged in the exact same areas as Khushi's, Wadala and Mahul, but Ria's careful not to jump to conclusions. She interviews Sidesh, who's polite, but distracted. I was at the salon, he says. Didn't see Curtie. His story checks out with the staff's, and Ria hits another wall. She needs more than phone pings to tie them to Curtie's disappearance. On May 4th, Ria secures a warrant to scour Khushi's Ford EcoSport. Forensic experts comb every inch of the vehicle with meticulous precision, and what they uncover sends an icy shiver through Ria's veins. Faint bloodstains, barely visible, etched into the back seat like a silent scream. They rushed the evidence to the lab, but without Curtie's DNA for comparison, the trail was at risk of going cold. Fortunately, both of Curtie's parents are alive, and forensics obtains their DNA to cross-check against the chilling find. The results hit like a thunderclap. It's a match. The blood smeared in Khushi's car belongs to Curtie, a grim confirmation that something unspeakable transpired in that confined space. But where was her body? Ria's instincts roar with conviction that Mahul Creek holds the answer. She summons a team of divers, their search for Curtie's remains beginning with a desperate urgency. Days of grueling effort unfold, their hopes fading with each empty dive. Finally, they surface with nothing, their exhausted faces etched with defeat. The conclusion is as haunting as it is inevitable. The creek's powerful currents, surging at that time of year, had likely swept Curtie's body out to the vast, unforgiving ocean. Ria's now got a car, blood, and suspicious phone activity, but it's not enough. She needs a motive. She returns to B Blunt, probing deeper into Kirti's work life. Neha from the salon drops a hint. There were rumors about Kushi and Sidhesh. They were close, maybe too close. Kirti didn't like workplace drama. Ria learned Sidhesh is married, and an affair could have been a scandal, especially if Kirti knew. Then, a bombshell. Kirti had issued Sidhesh a performance warning on March 15th. "One more mistake, and you're out," she'd told him. The warning wasn't just about his work. It mentioned inappropriate workplace behavior, likely a nod to his rumored affair with Kushi. Kirti was cracking down, Neha says. It was causing tension. Sidhesh could not afford lose his job at any cost. Ria's mind races. Professional differences don't prove murder. The clues are piling up, but the truth is still out of reach. What happened in that Ford EcoSport? And why was Kirti's blood inside? The final layer of this mystery is about to unravel. By May 24th, 2018, Ria Desai has enough to make a move. She arrests Kushi Sahjwani and Sidhesh Tamankar, charging them with abduction and suspected murder. The evidence is circumstantial but compelling. Kirti's blood in the EcoSport, CCTV tracking the car from South Mumbai to Mahul Creek, and phone records placing Kushi and Sidhesh in the area late that night. The interrogation room crackled with tension. Initially, both denied seeing Kirti Vyas that day, but when Ria presented grainy CCTV footage of Kirti near Kushi's Ford EcoSport at 9 a.m., they admitted to giving her a ride to the train station, claiming ignorance of her fate. Yet, they froze when Ria pointed to the damning evidence. Kirti's blood staining the car's seat. Her relentless questions tore through their lies, unraveling a confession so chilling that stunned the room. On March 15th, 2018, Kirti had issued Sidhesh a final ultimatum. Improve his dismal performance by tomorrow, or lose his job. Worse, the notice exposed his illicit affair with Kushi, his married junior, threatening to torch both their careers. Desperate to save themselves, they hatched a plan, luring Kirti into Kushi's Ford EcoSport with the promise of a ride. On that fateful drive, their pleas for mercy turned to rage when Kirti stood firm. The argument spiraled, venomous and unstoppable, until Sidhesh, wild-eyed in the passenger seat, lunged into the back. With a scarf pulled taut, he strangled Kirti, her life snuffed out in a matter of moments. To hide their crime, they stashed her body in the trunk, drove to B Blunt pretending normalcy, then disposed of her in Mahul Creek later that night, hoping either the current or the heavy mangrove would erase her. They washed the car, staged a search with Kirti's family, and launched an online campaign to deflect suspicion. But a missed bloodstain in the back seat, overlooked by the car wash, became their undoing, leading police to unravel the horrific truth. The 50 calls the next day? A frantic attempt to align their stories. The trial, starting in 2024, grips Mumbai. B Blunt's Bollywood connection, its owner Aduna Babani tied to Javed Akhtar's legacy, draws media frenzy. In May 2024, Kushi Sajwani and Sidhesh Tamhankar are found guilty of murder. That was the tragic tale of Kirti Vyas, a life brimming with promise and a radiant future brutally snuffed out, leaving a void that echoes. Share your thoughts in the comment section and let her story live on. Smash that like button and subscribe for more true crime mysteries that'll keep you up at night. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.